1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome everyone to the morning announcements. I'ma say my name so you can pronounce it. Bomani Armah. Shout out to early risers, I see who you are. My morning ritual, thanks for having me over. Start with audiovisual, dose of Sankofa. My favorite occasions a few moons away. I'm counting rotations to watermelon day. If you're with me this morning, I hope that you're with it. 2 things that I want and 3 ways to get it. Black solidarity, African independence. Honor the ancestors, prepare descendants. 3rd thing you gotta do is love right now. I mean that in every sense and every way you know how. Now throw them up and say what should increase on 1, 2, 3, peace.
Alright, let's do the mic.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, mic check. Welcome to the morning announcements with Bomani Armah on Tuesday, January 10th, 2022. I am Bomani Armah, and we are 207 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. We are here to honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. Friends, help me break the algorithm, pass along some positivity, get some RBG energy in your life. Join my email list at notarapper.com. We begin every morning by pouring a libation. Today's libation is for Thelma Butterfly McQueen. That is Thelma Butterfly McQueen. January 8th, 1911 to December 22nd, 1995. An American actress, originally a dancer, McQueen first appeared in films as Prissy in Gone with the Wind in 1939. She was unable to attend the film's premiere because it was held at a whites-only theater. She continued as an actress in film in the 1940s and then moved to television acting in the 1950s. She won a 1980 Daytime Emmy Award for her performance in the ABC after-school special episode, 7 Wishes of a Rich Kid. This is Thelma Butterfly McQueen's quote. I didn't mind playing a maid the first time because I thought that was how you got into the business. But after I did the same thing over and over, I resented it. I didn't mind being funny, but I didn't like being stupid. Butterfly McQueen. Let me read that quote again. I didn't mind playing a maid the first time because I thought that was how you got into the business. But after I did the same thing over and over, I resented it. I didn't mind being funny, but I didn't like being stupid. Butterfly McQueen. Being typecast. Oh, man. Queen Mother Butterfly McQueen, we got him. We saw you being cast in those same roles over and over again, and it didn't sit well with us either. Since then, we have played every role imaginable, from president to warrior, from doctor to lawyer. We've been the good guy and the bad guy and everything in between. Yes, some white people cast us in these roles, but most importantly, now we cast ourselves in whatever role we want. You did that, Butterfly McQueen. You made those sacrifices and took roles that were beneath you to make sure you stayed working in that thankless industry. I am sorry you didn't get a chance to play an African warrior or an African queen, both roles that Black women played just last year, but we as a group did, and we will continue to do so in your honor. Thank you for paving the way. We got him. Let's pour a libation for Thelma McQueen. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flames still flickers. We're pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water. Friends, today's libation has been poured in honor of Thelma Butterfly McQueen. Friends, thank y'all very much for supporting Baba Bomani and what I do here every morning at the morning announcements. I have a project that I'm promoting called Baba Bomani's Beatbox Basement, and one of the tracks on there is a song I'm going to play for you next. Hopefully, if you're really a fan of mine, you've heard it already. If not, take a listen, go into the description of the this video and make sure you pass it along. This song, I think, is very apropos to what I was just talking about. Butterfly McQueen worked really hard to change the image of Black people, and now that we have some sense of being able to create our own images, now we need to stop caring what they think of us. Friends, this next track I'm going to play for you is called Not My Ministry. What's up, family? This is Bomani Armah, aka the Watermelon Man. Being the Watermelon Man is all about creating a safe space for Black people, where our humanity and intelligence intelligence go unquestioned. I'm not about proving to other people that we're worth it. Like the church folks say, that's not my ministry. Life is short, so I protect my energy. I won't fight to be accepted by my enemy. And no, long suffering ain't the remedy. Teaching them to love me is not my ministry. Life is short, so I protect my energy. I won't fight to be accepted by my enemy. And no, long suffering ain't the remedy. Teaching them to love me is not my ministry. Let me keep it real, say exactly how I feel. I was born into this world to be a modern day griot. In the Matrix, I was born to be a Neo. To black Americans and Afro-Latinos and every type of Creole. As a reflect of my mission, my purpose is not to entertain in this three-ring circus for the people who plot to hurt us with some how can I be of service. I know that makes them nervous, but look below the surface. We're told to work twice as hard to get half. Don't blame white supremacy, that only gets them mad. Be the most model employee they ever had. It's better than the past, so be glad compared to granddad, this ain't half bad. Microaggressions and bigotry break the truth without fracturing white fragility and sacrifice our bodies as the highest nobility. Y'all killing me, cause that's not my ministry. Life is short, so I protect my energy. I won't fight to be accepted by my enemy. And no, long suffering ain't the remedy. Teaching them to love me is not my ministry. Life is short, so I protect my energy. I won't fight to be accepted by my enemy. And no, long suffering ain't the remedy. Teaching them to love me is not my ministry. My people have a longing for some sense of belonging in a country that's treated us so appalling. All my life I feel a calling, a part of a new day dawning. I come from a community that's sprawling where black power isn't just talking. So listen, I ain't trying to be smart. This ain't it wouldn't be me or bless your heart. For generations we played our part, follow the rules that we were taught in this rat race that we're caught. The fight for freedom ain't a science, it's an art. I understand the sentiment to be part of a grand experiment, but they use this as an instrument to our own detriment. Not the best use of my talent, time, and temperament to lead everyday people to arrested development. I'm trying to be the family stone, a rock that we can rely on, where biggest leave us alone. Some gotta fight the war to show that we belong. The days are hard, the nights are long. My ministry's a safe space to come home. Yeah, life is short, so I protect my energy. I won't fight to be accepted by my enemy. And no, long suffering ain't the remedy. Teaching them to love me is not my ministry. Life is short, so I protect my energy. I won't fight to be accepted by my enemy. And no, long suffering ain't the remedy. Teaching them to love me is not my ministry. We try to please the stars and stripes. Joining the system might be our kryptonite. We never picked a fight, but we all got gripes. White supremacy's grip is tight, avoiding stereotypes, fighting for all of your rights. But wait, the fight to integrate was not a waste. We showed that we were capable as any race, that we belong any place. We showed strength, we showed grace. My people stared death in the face, pushed back the line. I live in that space. For me not to appreciate would be insane, but what do we gain? Joining this country that causes pain, treats the world with disdain. What's our end game? You want me praising its name? For that I wasn't ordained. I'd rather lift my people up, prove right the people that we love, take back energy till we equal up. The light that I'm the beacon of, the church that I'm the deacon of, a free black space you'll always hear me speaking of. Yeah, life is short, so I protect my energy. I won't fight to be accepted by my enemy. And no, long suffering ain't the remedy. Teaching them to love me is not my ministry. Life is short, so I protect my energy. I won't fight to be accepted by my enemy. And no, long suffering ain't the remedy. Teaching them to love me is not my ministry. Life is short, so I protect my energy. I won't fight to be accepted by my enemy. And no, long suffering ain't the remedy. Teaching them to love me is not my ministry. Life is short, so I protect my energy. I won't fight to be accepted by my enemy. And no, long suffering ain't the remedy. Teaching them to love me is not my ministry. I had to let that track play all the way out. That is not my ministry off of my new project called The Big Slice. It's me doing a few more rhymes and a few more songs in my character as the Watermelon Man. I hope you appreciated that. I see my man Jeff really appreciated that. Thank you very much for your support early on a Tuesday morning. I'm going to go ahead and show it. He said, magnificent. I appreciate that. That song is actually dedicated to Thelma McQueen now, because I just learned about that sister, and that quote really broke my heart, and I'm so proud of what we've accomplished as a group, and I am so glad that sisters like her came before us and fought really hard for that. I want to say something real quick, and I know I have some white people who are my audience early in the morning, and those who are already familiar with me and my work know they should not be intimidated by this, that my people do not want revenge, my people do not want to get back, but we need to understand something, all right? I want all the black people to understand something. As soon as their opinions of us, as soon as we stopped caring about their opinions about us, their opinions of us stop mattering. All right. They are grossly outnumbered. We outnumber them, and everything they're addicted to comes from the places we are indigenous to. As soon as their opinion of us stop mattering to us, their opinions stop mattering because there aren't enough of them to oppress us all at the same time. We have to start having a conversation amongst each other about who we are and what we want. And as soon as we're able to do that, we have broken the back of this system that's trying to oppress us. And that's what I feel is part of my ministry, is making sure that we understand the strength that we have. All right, friends, thank you very much for joining me early in the morning. Let me make sure you know how you can support the movement. For your young people, I've got my ZYX Mirror t-shirts. I'm going to talk more about that tomorrow. I got some more Baba Got Bars merch coming, but if you go to my website, you can find more information about that. We also got our watermelon flag apparel. You can get your DC flag, you can get your Maryland flag, you can get your RBG flag, all by going to notarapper.com. If you specifically like this program, I have merch for this program, the morning announcements. I got the morning announcements cup with our motto, honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. We've got that in red, black, and green. We also got it in black and white. I believe this motto transcends race and culture. Everybody should be doing those three things every day. Friends, as you know, I am heavily promoting my next big show, which is the Frederick Douglass Writing Club, Writing for Freedom since 1838. It's going to be happening at the Prince George's County Public Playhouse. For more information, you can go to notarapper.com. You can go to babagotbars.com. The tickets are live right now. When you come with your young person, we're going to give your young person a Frederick Douglass Writing Club journal. And so they're going to be able to follow along with me both in person during the show. And then as I upload my videos, they're going to be able to follow along and follow the writing career of Frederick Douglass. I want to give you a little taste of what I do. I might play this whole video. I might just play some of it. One of the songs that I love from my Frederick Douglass writing project is a song called Selfie King. It's based on a book called Picturing Frederick Douglass. In this book, historians explain how Frederick Douglass is the most photographed man of the 19th century in America. All right, no human on this side of the ocean had their picture taken more often than Frederick Douglass. And I took that information and I wrote a first-person rhyme as if I was Frederick Douglass, and the song is called Selfie King. During the chorus, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna say Selfie King, and I'm gonna need you to say, pick up my fro. And I want you to act like you're picking out an imaginary afro, all right? So it goes, Selfie King, pick up my fro. Selfie King, pick up my fro, all right? I love introducing my students to Frederick Douglass this way. Friends, here comes Selfie King. Baba Bomani, BabaGotBars.com. Introducing the world-famous autobiographer, newspaper publisher, public speaker, and the most photographed American of the 19th century, Frederick Douglass. You see my suit, it cost some dough. Fresh and clean, don't you know I need a crown for this photo? So let me pick out my fro. Selfie King, 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 pick out my fro. I see you wanna floss on the gram, get a little fame with your little phone. The 1800s, freshest in the land. Let me tell you kind of selfie game I was on. America's most popular, I mean for real, best-selling autobiographer. Words pay the bills, giving racist insomnia. House on the hill, self-taught lexicographer. That means I've got word skills, flexing for the photographer. Black and white steels, that's how we do it in Anacostia with the old school ice grill. You see my suit, it cost some dough. Fresh and clean, don't you know I need a crown for this photo? So let me pick out my fro. Selfie King, 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 pick out my fro. Cash and speaking fees, royal. All right. I think I already gave y'all a little too much. I need y'all to come to the show, Prince George's County Playhouse, on February the 5th from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. The tickets are only $5. Bring your young writers, third graders and up. All ages are welcome. All ages are going to have a great time rapping and dancing along with me, but your third graders and up are going to have a great time at the Frederick Douglass Writing Club. For those who've been watching, you realize that I've been playing, A, because I need to just do this and start the RBG energy, but B, because I'm getting ready for my show. I am playing the Black National Anthem every morning, written by J. Rosamond Johnson and James Weldon Johnson. It's called Lift Every Voice and Sing. I'm going to be playing that for you now to end the program. I appreciate the love. Let's see if I got this early in the morning. Here we go. Whew. Friends, that was the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by James Weldon Johnson and J. Rosamond Johnson. I didn't play it as well today as I did yesterday. If I go back and look at the film, I think I can tell you exactly where I got distracted and was thinking about my world domination plans that I'm going to do after the program ended. But thank y'all for being a willing audience. I appreciate it. Thank you, Raymond. Hey, what's up, Fred? How are you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for watching. This has been the morning announcements. There are 3 things I want you to do today. Honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. At the count of 3, I need everyone to say peace, throw up the deuces, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peace.